Today's episode comes from Stephensport, Kentucky. Richard Stevens served as a private in the Continental Army for 30 years during the American Revolutionary War. From his service to George Washington. And because of this, Richard Stevens in 1784, then 29 years old, accepted a 100,000 acre plot of land grant, which is positioned on the Ohio River. By 1799, with his over 100,000 acres here, included a large plantation just about 8 miles south from here. And because of all the things that was here, made that Robert owned, made him one of the wealthiest men in the county because of all the plantations he had. Now, Stephensport was named in his honor in 1803, but it wasn't incorporated until 1825. So there's a big gap there between the two dates. Now, this was a booming little town back in its day, because it did have a couple businesses, a school, a number of warehouses, flour mills, a bank, hotels, and a couple of schools. But in 1887, the town had oil street lamps that were installed. And even though the economic activity was booming, by means of the riverboats, by then they had started having the Louisville Railroad Company come through. And then at one point, a fire swept through the northeastern corner of the town in 1912, devastating several stores and a bank. And then another fire in 1927 burned down 2 warehouses and 2 stores, and most of the non-agricultural economic activities by this point was destroyed by the Ohio River flood in 1937. See, this is pretty much in the river right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's another landing pad over there where this used to have a bridge going across this. instead of the one that we just came across.